Yesterday in the mail, I got another book to add to my collection of old money manuals. This is a book from 1875. It's called Thrift, and it's by a guy named Samuel Smiles. Now, Samuel Smiles was a Scottish author and social reformer who was very interested in trying to get people to change at a personal level instead of trying to force them to change through law or government edict. He wanted people to change at a personal level, and I can really relate to that because that's my mission too. Yes, I understand that it's important that we implement certain social changes to make it easier for everybody to have the same opportunities and the same access to wealth. But I'm much more interested in getting people to change on a personal level than I am trying to change the system. Now, I haven't had a chance to read the book yet. I just got it yesterday. But I have leafed through it, and I found a couple of very interesting passages that actually seem very related to today's modern financial independence movement. So I thought it'd be fun to read one of those passages to you today. Let's do it. Money represents a multitude of objects without value or without real utility, but it also represents something much more precious, and that is independence. In this light, it is of great moral importance. As a guarantee of independence, the modest and plebeian quality of economy is at once ennobled and raised to the rank of one of the most meritorious of virtues. Never treat money affairs with levity, said Bulwer. Money is character. Some of men's best qualities depend on the right use of money, such as his generosity, benevolence, justice, honesty, and forethought. Many of his worst qualities also originate in the bad use of money, such as greed, miserliness, injustice, extravagance, and improvidence. No class ever accomplished anything that lived from hand to mouth. People who spend all that they earn are ever hanging on the brink of destitution. They must necessarily be weak and impotent, the slaves of time and circumstance. They keep themselves poor. They lose self-respect as well as the respect of others. It is impossible that they can be free and independent. To be thriftless is enough to deprive one of all manly spirit and virtue. That a man with something saved, no matter how little, is in a different position. The little capital he has stored up is always a source of power. He is no longer the sport of time and fate. He can boldly look the world in the face. He is, in a manner, his own master. He can dictate his own terms. He can neither be bought nor sold. He can look forward with cheerfulness to an old age of comfort and happiness. So there you go. To me, that sounds very much like the message of the modern day FIRE movement, of the financial independence and early retirement movement. It's the same kind of things we're saying today. Samuel Smiles was saying them back in 1875.